Oh, and a... How...
I'm glad it all...
Not bats, but a bat...
Well, that's the thing, you know, embroidered...
Oh, no.
But back, I thought I was... I remember, but as you...
You ready?
I'd rather...
Why
Papa, why'd you...
Have you...
No, that all...
Sorry.
At the... Behind, go there again.
Sure.
And don't...
Leave me alone, Henry. I have heavy thoughts that I need to deal with. Ka! Ka! Ka!
Whoa.
Greetings.
What's new?
Nothing much if you look.
The root hard.
What's that to do with? I don't want it.
He sends you...
Sakura.
That's why he told me. So you'd be sure I really did come from them, and this isn't a trick.
Well, that changes things. Sorry for being a bit hostile. Good to hear. Give him my...
Sure.
So,
I'm planning a that would be wise.
that's a fresh, fast horse somewhere a bit further.
Of course. And the root hards promised to...
All right. When you go along, there's a well-trodden patch of ground there. Hopefully.
Thanks.
You ought to. I wish you...
I'd like my...
As you wish, but it will take...
I'll pay. Here are you...
Thank you very much. Now then. Here is your horse.
Do you sell...
And I'll pick a horse.
Did you say you...
As long as... And do know, I hope, well...
Of course.
So?
I've changed. Tell me.
The widow, but between so but the malice, that's even if.
Ka! Ka! Quick! Whoa! Whoa! A cross in stone. This could be the place Rosa mentioned. I'll grab the spade and see if I'm in the right place. Ugh. Tough job, but it was worth it. The way to Malashov is clear. The ladder Rosa mentioned. In an escape, it'd be enough to pull it up, and that'd leave any pursuers stuck. Just hope it can hold one attacker. Damn it, that's cold. This must be the door Rosa was talking about. Here are the iron cleats and the barrier beam, just like she said. When Capon and me are escaping, we can board it up so they can't follow us. Eternal praise to the Roothards and their ingenuity. This looks like it could be the wall of the Malashov cellars. There's no going back. This is it. All right then. Courage, Henry. Courage. You can do this. This is going to take a while.
And Ruthard and Liechtenstein are turning the Kuttenberg houses against us.
Bavag will deal with Oderhard. But Liechtenstein is your concern. How come you haven't caught him yet?
He's slippery as an eel. He's hiding somewhere in the Jewish quarter. I sent spies to track him down, but they never came back.
Flush him out of that hole of his. For fuck's sake!
Why such concern, Ardo? Kuttenberg is ours. Sigismund has the reins firmly in his hands.
He's got fuck all in his hands. Sigismund thought at first he'd come to terms with his brother Wenceslas, clear the way for him to the imperial throne, and take the Bohemian throne for himself. But Wenceslas couldn't even get off his drunken ass and go to Rome for the coronation. And now, the glorious Hungarian king has fallen for Jobst and his damned truce. He's been taken in by that treacherous turncoat.
Jobst betrayed Wenceslas. Then Sigismund, and now us. He fooled all of us. But what can he really do against us,
I'll tell you what. While pretending to parley, he incensed the Hungarian nobles against Sigismund.
Surely Sigismund's army can deal with that inconvenience.
Ha! He was paying his Cumans by letting them pillage Bohemia. He set half the people against him in the country he wants to rule. And now, there is nothing left to plunder. While we are shuffling our feet here, Jobst is surely mustering an army.
What are we going to do?
We've got Cabon. That'll keep Hanush and the Leipa people at bay. If they ever want to see their heir alive.
Jobst has Liechtenstein mustering other allies for him. We get him in our grasp, and Jobst will be like a fish out of water in Bohemia.
I'll drag him out of that Jewish den with my own two hands. Count on me, sir.
The betrayers of Christ, hiding a betrayer. They are rich. All that's needed is a good pretext.
The Kuttenbergers will be quite happy if their debts to those usurers happen to go up in smoke.
Yeah.
You're learning fast, young man.
The gate open. A horseman, sir!
Hanush is out of the game. The Kuttenbergers are taken care of, and we'll catch Liechtenstein. You'll see, my friend. Good times are coming.
Your Graces, King Sigismund is convening the town council, but first he requests your presence at the Sedlitz monastery, without delay.
What's all the urgency about?
Surely you must know that yourself, sir. The captives fled Trotsky Castle and killed Istvan Toth while escaping.
What? That's not possible. That's a lie.
It is true, Lord Toth is dead.
Who? Speak!
The messenger said something about Cobbler's bastard and some outlaws.
I swear, by everything that is holy, I will find that whoreson, and I will rip out his heart!
Jesus. What's with that boy?
Sir Istvan was like a father to him. You better go.
Bring the horses!
Shame about that dog.
Luck was on my side. Now to find Capon. And get out of
He
here.
took a small escort with him, so the garrison is slightly weakened now. So, be extra alert on your watch. If I find anybody slacking off, they'll get the whip.
You've got it, Conrad.
Yeppo, I'll send Hyman to the gate. You'll be in charge of the southern and eastern fortifications.
All right, Conrad. I'll get right on it.
Franz, run along back to the guardhouse and get some sleep, so you don't fall asleep during the night watch. Oh, I don't. The rest of you know.
Eh?
a bit downstairs, and you won't say anything.
I hope so. Now off with you.
You're a sharp one. You sure know how to deal with her.
I feel a little sorry for her, with nobody taking her seriously around here. She's some third-rate daughter of some lord from who knows where, so she was actually quite lucky that old Otto took a liking to her. The thing is...
What is happening? Who are you?
Quiet. If you make a peep, we're done for.
Henry?
Good God, Henry. How did you... What are you doing here?
What do you think I'm doing? Hunting boar? Came to save your noble arse.
My noble arse thanks you. Oh, how did you get here?
I'll tell you later. Who's this?
Vauquelin Brabant, Chevalier d'Arezzo. At your service.
Brabant led the defense at Kuttenberg. He's Sigismund's prisoner, same as me.
And I came very close to holding the town. Besides...
There's no time for chit-chat. He's our ally. We can't leave him behind. Right, no doubt you've got a cunning plan for us to get out of here, right? Well, let's hear it.
Of course I have a plan. I got to the fortress through a secret passageway. C'est magnifique. And so far, we're lucky, Von Bur, so I'll take you We'll get to the forest.
Formidable. So, wait.
Well, it's just a passageway.
You can forget it. I'm not going through any...
What?
Let me... It
is not chivalry.
Fuck chivalry now.
Well, fuck your opinion. I mean, we'll all suffocate in that...
What's gonna fall on us? It's completely...
Ever since that tower fell on me, there has...
What other way? Get a hold of yourself. You can do this.
I'd like to, but...
Come on.
No.
Fine, but what the hell...
What do I know? Un moment.
Yes?
And what about...
I think there's a...
Très bien. But I think then it may not time as...
That's a wonderful... But...
Exact...
Damn it, Henry.
I don't have anything for
I
it.
certainly... Meh.
I'll go ahead.
And how... The stables...
Agreed.
But you... True. Précisément.
Right.
Brabant, keep watch by the stairway. I'll go to the window and wait for Henry's signal.
I think it would be better if you watch the stairs.
Why's that?
You are younger. You have better hearing.
You said you once discovered a dozen English spies. So you can surely handle one stairway.
I discovered them because...
I'm coming!
What? I'll show you!
Keep watch by the stairway. I'll go to the window and wait for Henry's signal.
I think it would be better if you watch the stairs.
Why's that?
You are younger. Well, now nothing is preventing us from taking that passage. Carry his lordship to that passage. I will be right on your heels. En fait, it is a good idea after all. That passage will be safer.
Enemy in the fortress! Sound the alarm!
Hurry! We cannot stay stuck here with Capo unconscious. Take him to that passage so we can get out of here. To the passage quickly, before Monsieur Hans comes around.
So, Sir Hans, just a few more steps.
Oh. What the hell is going on? Henry, why is my head pounding?
You must have banged it while I was carrying you through that passageway.
What passageway?
You see, Monsieur Chapon, you finally overcame your fear with a little help from a friend.
Now, I have some horses ready a short way from here. Let's...
But we're not going to speak...
I won't breathe a word about...
Would you please...
I must admit, mes amis,
The last time I have had such a suspense was when I was rescuing the King of France. Monsieur is surely brave, and fortune favors the brave. Yeah! Free at last!
Thank you for coming for me, Henry. You're a great friend. The best I could wish for.
After today, you may also count me among your friends. I, Vauquelin Brabant, chevalier, aventurier et voyageur. I'm at your service. Mon brave Henri. I have an excellent idea. In your honor, I shall name my new horse after you.
Pleased to meet you, Sir Vacula.
My name is Vauquelin.
Vauquelin?
Vauquelin. Vauquelin.
Vauquelin... would you mind if I just call you Brabber?
Brabant. En.
Brabant?
Que peut-on y faire? It will have to do. Do not concern yourself, mon ami. Clearly, you are not an ant in any art or conversation. But at least you have courage and other skills. You carried out the entire operation truly brilliantly. I could not have done it much better myself. And look, mon ami, how the fresh air suits Monsieur Chapon. He has finally stopped drawing in self-pity.
What self-pity, damn it? I was locked up for days in a tiny stinking room.
Ah, come now, mon cher. Luck was simply not on your side for once. That is all. Now we are finally free. The time has come for grand deeds. I did not waste my time in captivity. I fought everything over diligently. Listen.
Please, I'd prefer not to.
What's your plan, Sir Baron?
An heroic deed about which oaths shall one day be composed, similar to my feat in the famous Battle of Arezzo.
But what would you do now?
What if we were to journey to Vienne? We could assemble a company and liberate Le Roi Wenceslas.
Aren't you overdoing it a bit? We don't have the resources for a mission like that.
Do not seek excuses, but means. I know many important people in Vienne itself who owe me favors. It will suffice to pull a few strings.
You must be mad. You've been free less than a day, and you're already thinking up ways to get yourself killed. I'd rather endure Hanish's preaching about my incompetence than listen to this chatter. We'll see what happens next. But the first thing that I need is to get good and drunk. We should spur the horses on. God knows, they might be hot on our heels. Yeah! Destruction and havoc.
War. Monsieur Chapon, you have yet to participate in a real battle. But I fought against les Valaques at Naples, and les Anglais in Bourgogne. And that is how war looks, whether in Italy or La Bohème. It is always the same.
That's not war, it's barbarism. What value did this village have?
Eh bien, I would estimate 5 courtyards. Annual revenues could be perhaps, several hundred groschen.
That's not what I meant, Bacalin. No fortress. Maybe one fortified courtyard. Practically insignificant militarily. That's not how war should be fought. This is unjust.
Do not give way to sentimentality, monsieur. A village could harbor spies and saboteurs or supply the enemy, and destroying enemy assets is an effective tool of war. Wars are not decided only in battles. There are not even many of those. to strike in the rear, make the enemy lose and bleed. That is how most conflicts are fought. However, wait a year or two, the village will be settled. The population will increase again. That is how it always happens.
But we're the nobility. Our task is to lessen the chances of such things happening.
You're right, Hans. We must find allies and put a stop to it as soon as possible, so we can save as much as we can.
Yes, but we failed in Trotsky. And now this is our punishment.
I see that short captivity has turned you into a philosopher, Lord Capon. You should apply to the Faculty of Arts before the muse lifts you again.
Here!
Of all the bandits in the whole wide world, we run into this pair of scoundrels.
I fucked everything up.
Oh, get up, lad. Everyone makes mistakes. Only a better man owns up to them. At least we know now what kind of vermin we're dealing with.
What brings you here? We just escaped from Malashov, and right now
There's no time for haste. One thing at a time, my boy. Word reached Rat-Eye that you pair got just... I'm glad to...
It's best...
We may only...
Just
only...
and the
budget...
We eat it all...
Only...
But it turned...
So...
I think...
What
he's an interesting...
But we're right. If we... Hey,
like...
I was...
Oh, it's...
But don't forget...
The word is... Can we go to Raborush with you?
I wish I could say yes. Young Lord Capon will go with us to Rabor and try to work...
What?
You've got just...
It's work...
I hope that if Sig is...
Well, and don't worry.
T'inquiète.
Huh?
He...
In that... The main thing... As soon as you...
He'll manage.
Adieu.
And to you. I ought to go and see Rosa when I'm in town. No doubt she'd like to know how it went with that. Book.
Oh well. Now just
Tell
this.
me. How the fuck is this?
I could. What? Wait. I know you carried. Oh yeah. So we'll have to. I.
Damn it.
Didn't he? But you then. Ah, Carol. So what? Fuck. But it does. Are they look? There's a.
What can I get for you?
I'm Carol. You're dead before. What? The fall. Would you want it?
Ah, and what does...
Look, how about...
What do you have him?
Well...
Are you shit?
I know.
That's it.
It's not so that...
This is just... But where should I...
Well, old hour, the local... That's... if you...
I'd like to learn...
You got that one?
All right.
Ready.
I want to...
All right.
I'd like to learn...
You got that one?
All right.
Ready.
You can...
Yes, all right.
The Hooter won't...
Is he?
He said he...
I haven't...
So what's...
Well, I've got Kibyang. Now we just have to figure out...
What am I to do? So what's...
Well, now we just...
What am I to...
One beer.
I'll have a look at your...
You're always... What would you like?
What do you have for...
What can you do? What do you want?
I'll have a look at your...
Thank you. And come again, sir.
things. May God give you health, sir.
I apologize.
Are you going to the market tomorrow?
I don't think so.
By the way,
My favourite book.
as I wandered, and there it lay.
You really
I read it.
What did you think?
While reading it, I thought, well, yeah. Or her.
Women writing books.
Why not? I bet they would write better than many men.
Such audacity.
More like experience.
A person does all that.
Wait.
Not just time.
Hold on.
I did. Look,
Me?
how should I...
That's a tempting notion.
Wouldn't you...
I suppose...
There is still...
That sounds...
We'll have plenty...
My pleasure. You haven't thought...
Now?
Both.
I'll take care...
Well,
Why not?
you mean I...
You don't need to.
How about, priest?
Well, I've never... What interest...
Well, I know a priest who fought in the war and can wield it, but he also has a penchant for drink.
Well, let's see.
They thought he was odd, true enough. They liked that he didn't pretend to be a saint and would often drink with them.
I can just see it.
Their hypocrisy bothers me.
Aren't you playing Advocatus Diaboli?
Oh, but they can. And then they lecture.
What if I take that as...
I wouldn't do it.
She wouldn't be the first or...
She just tried to help people. She cared for the...
A perfect...
Literally.
And how...
The Mother of God.
And was there any...
One time she dreamed about a cave, frequented...
And did you...
No, but I found the bodies of several...
And you think it was the work of Satan?
Let me finish. Up top, near the shaft, I met the murderer.
That is certainly strange. But it still seems...
Well, that's what happened.
Oh.
That's not how I meant it.
Very well, then.
Well?
Not yet.
What?
A picture. Especially...
What?
Do you know how a priest...
Well...
Well, your suffering is... So what about that story?
Too bad there aren't more books like...
Really? And what about...
Oh, it's pretty, really.
But otherwise, I think we...
Well... I'd like to see you again.
Please do. It will set...
My humble respects.
He used to be such a sweet dog.
I'll give him a bit longer before I take him.
I'm going to see the Mint Master.
Any fool could say that.
I have an appointment.
All right.
Glad to see you.
You have the gall to...
Hold your horse. Actually,
You've come...
Call it what you like.
The assembly.
Sigismund's just a usurper.
Singing Ruthard, and tell the truth.
Well, I just want to climb this.
And could you...
Have you forgotten?
All right, if I get you into the council, and that will...
And how about a few groschen?
You're worse than a... You can get into the council assembly. He's rough, although not everyone... Fran, which other one?
What?
Far... Do you think...
Well...
Are you sure?
Where can...
You suppose that is...
the...
That German...
What
would you like?
I'll be going.
Just make...
At your service.
A fine day for some shop like... Come and take
Here they are.
The
best fabric.
Greetings.
Surely you can work. Here you. No more than I'd expect after the. And you.
You must be frantic.
I am.
I'm Henry.
I am.
Supposing I took the job on for you.
Look here. It's not like them counts. Why would you want to stick?
I want to see the king.
Why is that?
I heard a lot.
And as bad temper to begin. Look here.
Of course.
All right, show the confirmation.
That makes sense.
And you'll need a wait. Here it is. The main thing.
Thanks.
You better.
Pins! Silk thread!
Quality scrap.
What do you need, mate?
Show me.
I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
Pots for sale. Big strong pots. Pots here.
pancakes, bread rolls.
Linen canvas. What do you need?
Show me your...
Thank you, sir. And come again.
riding on a pig, yelling about...
Franta, cool down.
Franta's...
He crippled his leg.
Is it see?
No, it won't come to that. It just looked...
We can't be... So, have you got Fran...
Sure.
You've got a tunic. It's a good thing you've got no steel on you. You need everything. Do you know what you're for an
Well, I'll happily listen.
I should say... Now listen. A good way, in short, but when one of the gentlemen... You'll find the pictures on a table by the door to the... White Akaib, or red...
White or red, by the door to the chapel.
But for Councillor Adam of Zarjitz, you must not pour at all. When he drinks, he disrupts and makes trouble. So the assembly has to be interrupted. We can't... All right? And if the king himself...
Remember...
That too, but more... And in general, a good way to...
Oh?
Well, understood.
Absolutely.
Correct, but you'll...
I know everything.
Excellent. Put away your...
Our current Waffen...
There are the pictures of wine.
And on top of that, the army
You there,
was requisitioning
lad,
from
a
it.
cup of red.
Should the
And
town
don't
reserve have worse weapons than any Räuber in the domain?
What are you getting at, Eldris?
I'm saying that the bandits who freed Hinnick, the Dry Devil, used that thing.
Sir?
That Hackenbücher.
Thank you, waiter.
Can you believe it? Where did they get them?
You're the one who should know where they got them, since you're a gunsmith.
What are you implying, Friedrich? All I'm saying is that they had them, Herrgott. It is eine Schande when outlaws have better weapons than the city garrison. And Herr König surely knows this too.
What is it, Eldris? You smell a deal?
I'd like
What
some
I
monastery
smell
wine.
is that your
Refill my
stubborn
cup,
heads
boy.
do not realize what Schwierigkeiten this is.
That's not a good idea, sir.
The Dry
This is
Devil is running
unbelievable.
free. There are Raubritter everywhere in the region. We have the army bearing down, and you want to defend yourselves with a few rusty halberds.
And who is it you want to fight?
monastery
Exactly. The merciful King Sigismund is providing us with protection, isn't he?
Der König and his army will not be here forever.
Sir?
Shut up! The king can arrive at any moment.
Well,
What if he heard
Thank the Lord. What then? We're sitting atop the biggest silver heap in the kingdom, and we're supposed to defend it with brooms?
You're right, Eldris. But where can we get the coin for better equipment?
We can always confiscate the property of the king's enemies, nicht wahr?
We are more than familiar with the jämmerlich state of our armory, and the king is surely aware of it as well. Maybe if he waived some of the taxes?
The king fears that this town will rise against him. He'll take the arming of the city's militia as a preparation for war.
So you suggest we just wait with arms crossed for the Raubritter to wreak havoc all around?
We can always ask the king to bring order to the realm with his army.
But then the Dörfler will rise up.
I'm afraid I see no solution of the current situation. We shall wait and see what His Majesty thinks about the matter. Maybe we can change his mind. Vielleicht?
I'd like to report to the Honorable Council on the cleanliness of the city and the state of the public baths.
You mean baths or brothels?
I'd like some monastery wine.
Isn't it
Refill
the
my
same
cup, boy.
Sorry, sir.
So, the
Orders from
cleanliness
above.
of the city
This is unbelievable.
not what it should be. The current baths in the city fall far short of covering all the citizens' needs.
You're right, Jerome. But a woman named Betty has showed up on Hopbrink and wants to repair
More
the
wine,
baths that
Master
used to be
Bailiff.
there.
I have
She's
enough
a protege
wine.
of
Come
Mara.
closer.
Her efforts are commended.
I need something. There is an item she thought she could rig. A silver... No one's... Go and get it.
Certainly, sir.
Come back.
Something like this is better handled by trustworthy people, like my friend, bathhouse proprietor Adam. The need for cleanliness and citizens' health should not be underestimated.
Nor overestimated. If someone needs to wash, there's a river just a few steps from the city wall.
Whose silver might this
Certainly. And they can get leeches there for free as well. And while he's there, a man can shave and take a... you-know-what.
So what? Going to the baths is neither a civic duty nor a right.
Have you forgotten the Black Death? A great many people died.
So, did you find it?
I did.
Not so loud. And now go back.
Had nothing to do with the baths, unless the Lord wishes to punish the wickedness that's going on in there.
Keeping the city clean is important, but we don't have money to spare. Arguing about who is going to wash where and how is a waste of time.
I got word that Rutard has pulled off another deed.
That's nothing unusual. That old weasel will never accept that the city isn't run his way, at least until His Majesty honors us with his visit. And as we know, Gunslin absolutely hates him.
He can hate all he wants,
Waiter,
as long
pour
as he
me
does
red
no
wine.
damage. Ulrich, what have you got to say about it?
Me? Well, I'm not sure what you're implying.
I'm speaking about the Rutard incident. You were there, weren't you?
Oh, that.
Well,
thank you. Just a small misunderstanding. We've sorted it out and everything's settled.
My ears must be deceiving me. Are you defending Rutard? Besides, if his men attacked yours, as I've heard, then we have a good reason to punish him.
What happened there? Leave
I
nothing
apologise,
out.
sir.
I don't like
Which one?
Rutard,
Tokai.
true, but in this case it really was nothing.
Everyone in the city gossiped about it. I heard there were several dead.
Did you? That's grossly exaggerated. I don't think Rutard will
Sir?
cause any trouble. He is sensible enough not to draw attention
Thank you,
to
waiter.
himself while the king is here.
That's true. Because if we don't do something about him, the king himself will put an end to him, and soon.
Unless he puts an end to us
Pour me some
first.
monastery wine.
God knows what he wants to tell us.
If nothing happened, there's no point in dwelling on it.
Sir?
Let's move on.
I'm sorry, Andreas, but I wouldn't brush it
Well,
off so
thank
quickly. Why do I have the feeling you're not telling us the whole truth, Ulrich?
Are you accusing me of lying?
Those are strong words, my friend. Nobody said anything like that, did they?
Then why doesn't he tell us what really happened,
I'm not keeping anything from you, but there's little truth to the rumors circulating around the town. Yes, Rutard and I had a little disagreement, but we ended it quickly because his daughter wanted to get involved. I didn't want to expose the girl to any unpleasant sights.
So Rutard is hiding behind his own daughter's skirts?
As if it wasn't enough that he sent his son to die defending the city.
All right. If we really don't have anything new to say, let's turn the page.
Things have got out of order in the town. Some adventurers decided to take the law into their own hands and restore the tradition of duels. It's not only barbaric, but also illegal. If we tolerate this, the rabble in the city will go wild and do whatever they want. I suspect the gentleman from the city's sword-fighting
I'd
school
like some
brought this
white.
custom to us. That German, Menhard, is just hanging around the market looking for trouble.
Don't be ridiculous, Forsucker. You act like you've never been in a fight yourself. And to accuse a swordsmaster without
But
a
I
shred
wanted
of proof.
white!
I won't mix it
We're
up
not some
again.
old fishwives in the marketplace.
So you will just leave it be?
Refill,
Proven
sir?
offences
Do you think I come to the
are
council
punished
just
by
to
the
guzzle
bailiff.
wine?
And
Come
that's
here!
that.
What can I help you with?
I left my I took them off to I can't.
All right.
I knew it while you're at because I'm...
Apparently settling accounts their own way. We'll soon be the laughing stock of the whole town.
You can rest
That was
assured the
easy
whole
enough,
town
and he
is
wanted me
already
to
laughing
count
at
the winged
us all
figures.
day long. So what if they have one more reason?
So...
I found your...
Really? And did you count?
I counted 20...
And you count so you can have a bit of fun in...
You, a councillor, let people throw dirt on our work?
If I threw out everyone who complains over a beer, I'd soon be out of customers.
Ah, to hell with it. We'll never get anywhere like this. Why waste our time?
Since there's the eternal dispute over the cathedrals, the building of the church is dragging on, and in the meantime, they are calling diocesan pilgrimages to settlers, right under our noses. It's just a village with a monastery, and they are going to make a royal mining city. Why can't we build faster? Hire more craftsmen, start with night shifts.
Haven't you noticed there's a war going on? Are the experts from
I'll have a
far
cup
off
of
supposed
white.
to work in a city under
Nice
siege?
big one.
Besides, I get the feeling there's something other than the welfare of the city behind your complaints.
Oh, you do? Do you?
Sir?
And what would that be?
Like, for instance, that you'd like to have your own altar there?
So what if I would?
Hold your horses, gentlemen. That space in the side nave is mine.
When hell freezes over, mein Freund, your place is at least 2 steps behind mine.
A swordsmith dares to insult me? Ha!
Waiter!
I think not.
Pour me red wine.
Excuse me? You wanted to buy yourself an altar in the cathedral, just like you bought yourself a seat in this council.
How dare you?
Sir?
I acquired my seat for the services our guild
Good.
provided and still provides to the crown.
Well, I hope you're not supplying equipment to the army. If that's all they have, they would be defeated by that bunch of ne'er-do-wells from the alehouse on Obrink.
What ne'er-do-wells?
Those wrestlers of theirs, of course. People from the whole town go to watch them brawl.
Boy, a full cup of monastery
this
wine.
seems to me.
Because it has all been sorted out. Not long ago, the guards raided and threw them all out.
Ah, yes, I had forgotten. What do we have
Thank
to
you,
discuss
Richard.
next?
I'm telling you, something is being planned.
Oh, I doubt it. No one's gonna tackle Rootard.
Azonal Juchek Ose, Alegiop Katonaikat, Ishkelkinek Utra.
You have nothing to fear. Not you.
Like this plan of falls!
Come now, father. Unpleasant. You and now you and you. Who knows?
You know what?
Most we've. Yeah, maybe.
Who's? He's got can.
Besides, if you were.
How do... Or...
No, what?
What do you...
I'll leave.
But I said...
Indeed.
I don't...
In that...
Sworn enemies will be fraternizing. You'll say, fraternize they may, but how do you expect to reconcile their approach?
Such... I'm going... Peace? How do you know...
It's and I'm and...
Who? Why did we have...
Big and what?
Are you...
Let this... You...
Why
ever...
Did you...
Not...
You don't... You...
Henry. That would be...
Henry's done a very...
Wait, from Sky? I knew...
My...
Maybe...
And...
Why?
Don't... He... Henry...
I don't...
That what?
Enough.
For...
Good...
Lech.
Wait for Sigismund to run out of money.
That's how it'll end eventually. Everyone will realize you can't wage war without coin. God bless.
I'm glad you finally accepted my invitation.
Good...
But I am...
My...
May not...
I beg...
But you... The friend... Like...
How...
I am... My... There...
Well, that way... And I would... He may buy... That's not... I have remote... Was that... Indeed... A lip... And the... Well, wheels... But we... When Sigismund sees... He's able... But he cannot... For the... We... You... It's more like... If... Why? Because I want... And... I'll give... If you mean... I'll get on it. I wish us... Success.
I'll tell you, nobody has the likes
He's
of
not the
these.
one with the itchy prick.
Not even Bocek?
Not even Bocek. And he's a great lord.
That's hard to believe.
Martin likes.
I'd like to check your horses.
Ha!
And you might...
Well. I want to... Well...
I'll talk to you later.
You're in... Is that unfortunate?
We'll talk later, and then...
Don't...
Why, sir?
20... I only... And... But it tries... You have...
I wouldn't set...
How?
I can't...
That's in...
Christian...
You won't...
You've got... I can...
Out of... And
You want soldiers...
After you...
Well...
Shouldn't we...
No.
Make room for us. We'll just settle a very private matter. It's an honorable duel, man against man. Stay back.
Sacre!
You're fast.
Swing with your whole arm, not just your wrist. Arm lower.
Did they teach you that in the seminary?
Smile, you fuck, while you've still got teeth.
Sacre! You're fast.
You don't know which end of that
Did they
thing
teach you
is
that in the
up.
seminary?
Fucking hell!
What's wrong with your
Not
leg?
bad for a priest. That was sneaky.
I'll fucking pay you back.
Cover your right side. You've got a gap there I can
That will
drive a
do.
cart through.
God be with you.
Greetings to you, friend.
My God, Father always said...
And you... Why, so far only...
I thought he...
When I was 6 years old, he wouldn't talk.
The first...
Look, but now...
And that's...
No.
That sounds... Actually,
What else?
I'll talk to...
All right.
Only...
Old...
Leave all the...
I don't know.
You can...
Praise the Lord.
Good to see you.
Godwin, we didn't have... Well, but as long...
I...
All that...
Why?
You know...
Mate. Where...
Haven't you? No one... God.
Well... May
You? Unlock...
There, and they... Hell...
Young...
He got... But if... I...
What are you... So...
Better man...
Sad that you're just letting them sit there.
Welcome. What can I do?
I'd like to...
What game?
I actually...
Gonna plow on Sunday, are you?
No.
Ferguson Arabia feared in the...
Sir Butcher.
A man. Yob's come...
On the contrary.
Does that in...
Only in order to...
You've got my...
How can I...
I need guaranteed...
Of course.
You can talk, since you... I have a lot... I can't risk it.
So you need...
My guarantee, if I see...
Maybe it's enough to...
Perhaps someone of suitable standing.
I believe Lich...
And an uncertain party. Besides, he's inconvenient for Sigismund. Yet...
How about...
He's a...
He may be... He's got battle experience.
If he gets it, right on the... Maybe.
So...
You're selling this first. I want to... I don't... If he... The kingdom...
My God, what's taking so long?
By the spring, where deer and boar go to drink, I reckon luck was on my side. Because I managed to bring back a hot
Sir Hanush.
You do?
Young...
If he's got some impulse, I'm not...
You miss... I mean...
You arranged a marriage for my ward?
With the niece of Sir Bushek.
Butchek of... Godwin, you can...
Oh, fuck.
I don't believe it. So, young
niece...
If you're... I'll make sure that...
Or you could make me the abbot of Sussa. Or what about...
Forget it. Soon I'll be... Got a word to Hans. I want to tell it...
Cheers!
Cheers!
Sir Buchek. You...
So, Hanush...
Indeed.
Then I will fulfill...
Thank you.
Enough formality.
Cheers to...
Here's...
Greetings to you, friend.
I heard they got a wood there themselves.
God be with you. There's something...
God be with you.
You're...
No beating around the bush, eh?
Margrave...
To...
Christ.
I should say so. All sorts of people. Although...
How do you...
I know, but they... Well, it's not only for...
Who did you learn from?
So...
Nothing more...
Nothing more...
It's not only you're well able to negotiate.
Then, if you want...
Do you have...
Well, hum now.
All right, I'll help.
Aldo will bring them to me, but watch yourself.
God bless.
Grüß Gott.
What brings you here?
I've got those papers from all...
Quiet!
Milady, here they are. You're welcome.
As agreed.
Thank you.
Yes, quite.
How could I...
And...
I'm still hoping it works out, and we walk out of here with a clear plan.
Gentlemen, I think we can raise our goblets to the success...
Is this... Like I said, tell me.
I bring nothing from the House of Odoran.
Both of them.
This is going to be a lot...
After we conquered the city, and then I find out...
Your Majesty.
We
can...
What will... And how is it even...
What do you mean?
I hear... Otto von find the city... Markwart. Of course. So you... And if your depths... And while we... Has the yield from the mines finally...
Sire.
Don't take...
Your Majesty...
Sire...
I apologize.
He will...
But, sire...
You were... And let the... But... And you... I want... And you... The council is... You... Don't go anywhere. Be so... And we still with...
Yes.
Between the two of us, Margaret. Was I not perhaps too harsh on them? And speak candidly.
Where are you going?
We have had enough of false flattery.
Let him go! Surrender!
Between the two of us, Margaret. Was I not perhaps too harsh on them? And speak candidly. We have had... Enough of false flattery.
Sire, you are harsh. Rightfully so. These councillors, they need to be shown their place. You suffered their insolence for far too long. And the same is true of the Jews.
We know. Otto repeated to us several times that it is time to strike against them. We are glad he's not here. He would be intolerably self-satisfied if he knew we had heeded him.
Boy, can't you see the king's cup is empty?
You tend to us as if we were infirm. Boy, pour us a monastic wine. The monks had a good year. We have concerns, friend. The Hungarians are rebelling. Our army is falling apart, and we have enemies here on all sides. Would we had a proper army instead of human mercenaries? They cannot be relied upon. And we are no closer to our goal now than a few months ago. Thank you. It is a good year. If our father were still alive, he would have been astonished by the mess that a few years of Wencesla's reign brought to us. With a single word, he would have put the nobility in their place, and the country would flourish. God grant him eternal glory.
We won't need much more time. We'll arrest the traitor Odorin, and the rest will fall in line.
You say the others will be brought into line, but what do you know of them? We know only a few of them. But there's a fortress standing on every damn hill here. What side are their lords on?
We'll find out soon enough, sire.
If only Wenceslas were not such a stubborn ass, and relinquished that throne that he has no use for anyway. The nobility, on the other hand, found a ruler like him very useful. They made a puppet out of him.
Once you restore order, they'll join you. All you have to do is promise them the privileges they lost during Wenceslas' reign.
First, they'd have to be willing to make peace at least among themselves. Jobst does everything he can to sow chaos, so that he himself emerges victorious in the end. This business makes me thirsty. Pour me some of that red, boy.
I think Jobst is just waiting for the right moment. He'll switch sides when it suits him.
Maybe. But first I'll have to conquer a few more cities, and get a couple more lords on my side. Then they take the threat of war seriously. And Hungary. If Bohemia is a wasp's nest, then Hungary is a viper's lair.
You will follow in his footsteps, sire, as soon as you get the chance.
But the wine is good here. To your health, Margaret. And to your health too, boy. May your children grow in a land ruled by a good king.
Thank you, sire. You are too magnanimous.
Why? You did a good job. You can be proud of yourself.
To your health, your majesty.
First, we need to crack down on the biggest troublemakers.
We're working on it. While the consul was meeting, Otto von Berghoff and his men set out for Raposh. Odorin won't give you any more trouble.
He and Ruthard are in it together. Once we get Odorin, we can handle Ruthard easily. Rabosh will be yours. After all, Otto has already got Malishov.
I appreciate your confidence, sire.
But the devil knows there are a lot more strongholds to conquer here.
For the king, red wine, boy.
No. We shall have white. We have had enough of red.
White it is. Quickly! If Raposh falls, others will follow.
I think von Berghoff's little contraption will find its use again.
If need be, we could use it to raise this town hall too. And I have some suggestions for other candidates.
Not so fast, my friend. It's a wondrous tool, but we can't rely on it forever.
But to bring it here to the square and point it at the city hall? Those sycophants would only benefit from a warning like that.
It's a splendid idea, but it won't be necessary. The councillors are quite fearful enough already that they can hide nothing from us.
There's been enough fretting, sire. You shall see. Soon we will drink.
You are right. And you, boy, will you drink with us?
To
today's.
Didn't he say that Lord Kronstadt was going with them?
So what? They left a long time ago. I couldn't resist it either. The sausages were also delicious. And when those two girls came,
Now
I carried
close
that
our
roast
doors for the evening. People here know what to do.
How'd you like the risk? I'm in the... This Baron Vaku.
I'd rather we didn't end up like
I'd say I never.
Well, maybe once.
The old see early. Well, his lot. I had left. You can. I don't. Having. Well, what are you? Well, let's have a get. Let's.
God be with you, my friend. God be with you. God be with you.
Sentimental courtship.
How come you're still here, sir?
All hail Yobst. He sorted out things here nice, but you know how I explain. I'm too old.
Did you?
Nothing to discuss. It's the pride of our family. We can fit.
I'd bet my right arm old Hanus.
What?
Deal with him yourself, though.
Good evening, my esteemed lady.
No matter, although Martin hardly spoke.
Would you...
This is late. Nice to meet.
How come...
Because he...
I'm sorry.
I've been praying, perhaps...
What's your...
That is Martin the...
It's been a...
And this here is... God be with you. Please excuse her. This...
Your fortune.
Yes, and I...
Are you...
They... If it had...
It was a... No offense.
Indeed. And I also... And is it not true that one of...
We are...
Unquestioned...
As you...
You won't... Or any... All is like...
It's been a...
Just me when I can run straight.
You're wrong. In a battle, your life depends on your steed. Some easily spooked pony is the last thing you need.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Greetings to you, friend.
That the name Bushavoras signifies
They're all needed in the morning.
The rat'll be good, I hope.
Now there's a piece of horse flesh for you, Rootard.
Seize the...
I'll show you!
Jesus! The surrounding Christmas! He can't take it on his own. Take that! No chance!
You got it! Step back! Stand your ground!
Yeah!
Kill me! Kill him! I'm on the horse now! For fuck's sake!
You put him up, please! Leave him alone!
You think you can scare me? Not a chance!
We'll get your ass!
My turn!
Yeah! Hey! I need a hand here!
I'm going to pick...
Get it!
Coming! Brace yourselves!
Go! Whoa!
I'll be done with you in a flash.
Hey! Don't spare it!
Nice. Fuck you.
Go on then!
Good! I still can't quite do that.
You got it!
Horsens.
That was a little to my eyes to see.
Godwin,
How did you get?
damn. Is everyone alright?
Well, some. They kept. They wanted to slip.
What about my
They left with Yob, but
Where did...
they've got.
So we have...
What? Be so.
What
Anna of Waldstein.
She was simply in...
And they almost killed my... But only almost.
What do you mean?
I got there and Christopher...
Old grievances are so...
Oh, they are. We'll have to...
I tried to...
You knew...
He wanted Odorin.
I bet he...
And the sick...
Is there any...
Definitely. We'll... Then...
The king and... That is...
Fuck, the city...
There are allies.
Maybe...
He's here to...
Eyes.
Anyway.
Give me a... Guard the walls until morning. If anyone shows up, I want to know.
Good to see you.
Oh, come on. They could... If it had... Well, they... And without...
We'll...
But get a... You're... Never that...
Actually, let's see...
God, we need to... I'm going out of... You'll be... Henry.
God's punishment or not, they brought it upon themselves. Watch him. He's as greedy as a pig. Ineg is... well, you know.
Leave it alone, the two of you. Now we're in it with them anyway. Another off. Rushed. What have they done with the Lord is punishing them like this? God's punishment or not?
What will happen to his lordship now? And to us?
We have to take care of young Sir Christopher and hope his father comes back soon.
Yes. The best thing
Now we're in it with them anyway.
doing our work.
My Tempest lost his life too. They put enough arrows in him to knock down 3 like him.
What about your horse? I don't know. I saw him bolting out the gate. Someone set his mane and tail on fire.
Maybe he survived. Maybe he'll come back.
Or maybe the crows already. There the apple.
My Tempest lost his life too. Put enough arrows
now we're in it.
Did I not tell you we should not come here?
You...
Sam?
Just...
Why?
It's... Remember... Well...
What?
Yes.
Are you sure?
When I... Nothing, you know, now...
Oh, this is Sigurd.
He's not...
What's the...
That nonsense.
Chris, and...
This we will...
I'll come.
Where...
Let's not wait. Que bien.
Well, and I...
Well, can we buy...
Could you...
Or I'll explain.
Are you...
Of course...
Let's...
Perish. Can we go any faster?
Settle down, son. If you must keep your tongue busy, then use it to pray.
Would you tell me what the fuck is going on already?
Sigismund ordered an attack on the Jewish quarter. We need to get everyone out of there fast.
Bloody hell. I just got ailed up so nicely today.
Oh, that is just great. My mother's life is in the hands of a drunkard.
Enough with the talking. Can't we really go any faster?
Just hold on tight back there.
What's the matter?
We will walk from...
But...
There are many...
Won't it...
We'll fight... Follow me.
What a blessing it is to have found the passageway.